built it long before we knew the change in how the engine sang, the way the floor became a question, the way the air withdrew its plan. The lights remained politely still, the sign still told us to sit tight, but every metal seam around us began to hum with failing strain. Someone laughed a little too loudly, a joke on statistics and fate. His knuckles trembled on the armrest as if the punchline came too late. A woman whispered fading numbers like she could count the terror down, each digit softer than the last, as if the end would lose its sound. One man closed his eyes and smiled, hands folded in a practiced prayer. He looked as though he'd waited years for something finally to be there. A girl half rose then folded back, caught in a word she couldn't say. She watched the aisle like it was a door, but knew it wouldn't lead away. The child began to cry so hard his voice outpaced the rushing air. He curled against the seat restraints, small fists beating at the world unfair. Everyone was playing by rules we never learned. The manner of our ending was how the game was framed. No one chose the moment, no one chose the fall, but something keeps the final score and plays it back to all. The oxygen masks like wilted fruit dropped down with that polite soft click. Some grabbed them out of pure reflex, some stared at them too numb or sick. One voice kept asking for some water, as if the cart would still arrive. Another filmed the shaking ceiling to say that we had been alive. I tried to choose a posture clearly, one that wouldn't feel like I lied. Something between a scream and silence, somewhere between defiance or pride. Is courage just a mask we fashion to hide the panic at the core? If I don't beg and I don't tremble, does someone mark a higher score? Everyone was measured against a hidden line. The manner of our ending was how the game was framed. No one chose the moment, no one chose the fall, but something keeps the final score and plays it back to all. The cabin tilted toward the sky, the windows filled with foreign ground. I heard a stranger whisper, "I'm sorry," to someone who refused the sound. Some called for guts they never knew, some whispered passwords, children's names. One mouthed a word that sounded finally as if the crash would quench old flames. I tasted every life I'd lived, each promise left half incomplete. I wondered if the box below us would hold my silence or defeat. Is there a way to die that wins, oppose that passes some last test? Or do we all fall short of lines drawn long ago inside our chests? The metal shook, the moments folded, time thinning to a single beat. We leaned into the final angle, our choices pressed into the heat.